Hello and welcome back to yet another stream. This is something different. Yes, it is Kerbal Space Program, our favorite space simulation game with nice little green aliens. Yes, that is how I describe KSP. That's probably the best explanation for KSP, actually. There goes. Oh shoot, I really need to get this cable changed. So, sorry about no videos recently. I've been kind of sick, so they won't have come out very well. I'm going to start going through the live streams and cutting them apart and making, like, featured parts of live streams, like videos. It is so the people who are too, well, busy to watch the entire things because they're ridiculously long. Those will be a thing at some point. And hello all the notification squad peoples that are showing up. Thanks, Cole Gamer. I appreciate it. So we're gonna load up KSP and this is just going to be a continuation of season 3. I don't have enough time to like properly make a video and render it because that'll take like 4 hours, but I do have enough time to do a stream, so that works. I am 100% fine. It's okay. So, this is going to be interesting. Kerbal Space Program is a great game for streaming. There's a lot of intensity. Thank you, Blue Skull Gaming. We're going to, first off, whoever was at the last stream, that was the best stream ever. I'm going to forever, think about that stream, because that was just great. But let's see how well of a stream we can run this time. Hey, Tep, how you doing? Okay, if Tep doesn't super chat $5, the stream's shutting off right now. I'm joking. Why sick? Well, you see, well, there's an alien invading my brain, and it's causing some bad effects. What if Kerbals are really like viruses? Dun, dun, dun. No. No, you can't get a Kerbal infection. Okay. It was just a hypothetical. I am the Dairy Queen best, according to Cole Gamer, so that's good. Kerbal lives do matter, except we tend to accidentally kill them a lot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's almost loaded. Come on. Yes. There we go. What's in my computer? I actually have that in the description of like every single one of my videos, but off the top of my head, it has an i5-4690K, overclocked to 4 gigahertz. It has a GTX 970 from MSI, their Million Edition. It has 16 gigs of G-Skill Trident RAM, 2400 megahertz. It has like 5 hard drives for storing all of my video and stuff. It has a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, a Gigabyte Ultra Durable Black Edition motherboard, and a 750 watt power supply. I don't remember when I built it, but yeah, that's my computer. Now I may have gotten something slightly off there, but I'm pretty sure that's close. So let's go, continue the Spook Vooper. Oh, my personal game is so much better. My personal game is going so well. Okay, let's have a vote. Should I do my personal game where I'm further ahead, or should I do our official season 3? Because I can change the name of the stream pretty easily. Oh boy. So we're going to give you guys a little bit of time, and we'll see which one you guys want me to do. Because in my personal game, I have more access to, like, crazy parts and stuff. Okay, it looks like people want me to do my personal game, so let's do this. So, my personal game, I was doing very successful, actually. I have a full space station up, which has like 6 years of supplies. Let's check on them. It was actually pretty crazy. I accidentally put the wrong type of port on it, and I ended up almost not being able to connect it all together. I had to actually have a ton of different parts of the space station just floating next to each other. Then I had to send another space station up with the materials to connect them all, and they all drifted apart a little bit, but after about 3 days real life, I finally got it all together, which is right here. This is my main space station at the moment. As you can see, it has a lot of everything, even a lot of liquid fuel. It could turn and go somewhere if we wanted. There's a hole in here because this actually had a miniature rocket inside that I used to get Jeb back home. Yes, Jeb is actually alive in my main game. Yeah. So, now that I've shown you guys that, because this is my, like, best achievement here, let's just quickly rename the vessel. I don't know where the main part is now. Rename vessel. That would be the Spook Space Station. The SSS. It's a great station, very great. It's very efficient. It's all connected by pipes and struts and stuff, and it has enough space for a ton of people. So let's go back to the Space Center and actually begin a new mission. Hey, Ash and Lavelle, and I see Meep Games saying yeah. So, the question now is, what are we going to do? Now, one thing I haven't tested much with is planes. So, I feel like making a few, planes. Interesting planes. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to start with the one cockpit we actually have. Oh man. And if we start with that, we're going to call this the, it's kind of pointy, so like, let's do Spearhead Mark 1. Actually, you know what I should do? I should fix the flag on here. Ah. Dang it. I want to fix it, but... I want to switch my flag out in the files, but that requires restarting the game, and I don't want to trigger all of you. So, won't do that. I'm gonna have to do that at some point though, because I have a pretty nice flag design. So let's put some of this fuselage on, and this is pretty much going to be a military style jet. So actually the back tank here is going to be a liquid fuel tank, a small one, designed. That's not the one we want. We want this one. And this is going to be designed to give us... Where's our big engine? That's a mini aerospike engine. You know what we can do? We can do this, and we can scale it up. We can't. Ooh. That is the first time I've seen one of those you can't scale up. Okay, that makes things slightly more complicated. I guess we're going to go with the normal rocket engine on this thing. This will have quite the acceleration, won't it? At the same time, let's throw on some wings. Now I want this thing to have a big wingspan so that it can get plenty of lift. Okay, there we go. It's letting us do that. And actually, we want this to be like a military plane. So let's go a bit more for... It needs to be kind of self-contained and hard to shoot down. So to do that, we're actually going to have to kind of do the exact opposite of what I just said. And we're going to have to go as tight as possible, keeping everything kind of towards the center. So there we go. That's going to be our main bit right there. And no, that actually, if we did that, and then we did this. No, that doesn't look right at all. Nope, that looks absolutely ridiculous. That's what that looks like. Let's fix this. There's got to be a better way. Oh, here we go. These aren't that bad. Could we actually make it fly with wings that small? If we get a ridiculous amount of speed and we put some of these down like this, and then we put these down on the end, that's a bit too big. Where's the other one we wanted? Oh shoot, those are giant. Where's the connector we were using before? Was it these? No. Those are way too big. So this is what we used. Oh, that's giant. I don't know how it looks so small there, but it's honestly quite huge. Which makes us run into a slight problem, but nothing we can't fix with a little bit of innovation. What if we did that? Okay, that looks awesome. Let's go for that. That may actually be enough lift right there. And now we're going to put the 2 miniature engines on, which are going to be used to push the main craft. Okay, guys, the One of Us meme is amazing. It's totally legit, and it's awesome. But we're only going to start the One of Us meme when we have a reason to. We're not just going to randomly do it, because chat can get really spammed in that case. So, at some point during this stream, we will begin the One of Us, but not right now. I'm not quite ready for the spam. So let's throw some, well, stuff on so that it can intake some air. There's our 2 miniature engines. And if we turn this around, go back, and we now have to give it a little bit of control. So first off, we're going to start with the tail fin. That's a little bit large. What if we scale it down? There we go, that looks better. There's our tail fin, that's going to be fine. We'll throw some ailerons on. And because it's a military style plane, it needs to be able to move very fast. And not only does it need to move very fast, it needs to be very controllable. We need to be able to make sure that we're going the exact way we want so that we don't kind of fly all over the place. So to do this, we're going to take advantage of this extra space we have right here. And we're going to fill it with ailerons, which will give us that little bit of extra control we want. Oh, shoot. I want it to line up with the end like that. How can we make this work? There we go. That looks good. That'll give us all the control we need. Now, the last step is going to be to make it able to land and then add life support and stuff. So landing is easy, just throw some wheels on the back. Not like that, we want them kind of at the edges. That's good, and then we need the central wheels. We want the front to be slight. No, we don't want that. We want them to be able to retract. Okay, so we're almost good. We just need to put a little bit more work into... Let's just do one, because we want the front of the plane to be lifted when we start. Okay, so that looks good. That actually looks really good. And if we go... We just need to put some important pieces onto it now. First off, we need electricity. So we're just going to throw a few solar panels on the top. We're going to rip the back of the plane off very quickly. Put a small battery on. Oh, that actually doesn't fit there. Everything's okay. It's fine. We can just put this back. And instead of doing that, everything's fine. We can just throw on a normal looking battery like that. Though it looks kind of bad, so we're going to put it under. And we'll stack two of these underneath. There we go. Let's look at the center of weight, because that's actually important, or center of mass. That's pretty good. That's basically where we're going to be rotating around. And our center of thrust... Okay, those are off a bit, but it's still going to work pretty well, I think. We will see how it goes. Hey, sub. So, this is pretty aerodynamic. I'm liking how it's looking so far, but there's a few more things we need to add, which are, first off, life support. If our guy gets stranded, we want him to have some food and water, which we can do pretty easily if we go to life support. Is that just food? That is just food. Oh, those are all just food. Where are the everythings? Supplies, there we go. So we'll just stack that on top of the batteries. And there we go, that's everything we need. So let's test this bad boy out in a flight. We'll have these two go on first, and that, what is that? More than maximum parts limit, are you kidding me? Do not do this to me. That is fine. That is fine. We can make this work. It's slightly expensive, but let's do it. We want to build planes, and thus we will build planes. Okay, guys, let's see how this goes. I'm not sure if I have a better liftoff thing. Oh my god, I really... That's sad. Okay, let's see if we have a better runway. Runway. That is the proper word. Let's see if, and we do. I do not have the dirt one on this game, which is good because the dirt one is not good. So let's see if this thing can actually get off the ground. Now it is nice. This is going to be slightly... Okay, we have a slight problem. Houston! Houston, no! Okay, Jeb is okay. But we're just going to revert back to the hangar. And we are going to, improve this. Actually, you know, I think it's just the way I launched. I bumped into the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to speed this up a little. Okay, yeah, that makes sense that it would just randomly roll back. Because it's moving, I can't actually use it. Dang it. What? Revert. Spaceplane hangar. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, let's warp to the morning. Okay. So once we're in the morning, here we are. Warp to next morning. Please? Come on, please. Speed it up. Okay, here we go. Now we can actually launch. We are ready for our launch. We are ready to take over the world using Spearhead jets. And, let's see how this goes. Okay, here we go, and we are going to be launching in 3, 2, 1, and we are go. So these two small engines are going to bring us to the speed we actually need. After we are at that speed, we are going to knock off that, well, not knock it off, that would actually be quite bad. Oh shoot, too much lift! Too much lift! Oh, we fell on the wheels, no! No, Jeb! Rip. Okay, so we really do need to fix that center of lift problem. I assure you it's fine. Okay, let's go and see where our center of lift is compared to our center of mass. This can be fixed by just getting rid of some fuel if we bleed off a bit of all of our fuel. Okay. This can be solved in another way, which is... No, this is going to hurt. Yep, I need to take these off. Oh, in the solar panels. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. Everything is okay. Nothing is wrong here. Everything is going to be fine. It's like that comic with the dog, and it's like, it's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong here, and his house is just burning down. Oh, internet memes. Okay, so that looks good. That actually doesn't look good. That's a little bit further forward than it was before. And yes, I can tell, because I designed the great, the fabulous Spearhead, which is so pointy that it could actually be used as a spear. There we go. That looks better. And now, if we bleed the fuel out of here. Really? Really? Getting rid of all the fuel doesn't... Okay, but that moved it forward a little bit. So, I mean, it's close. This is close enough that it's not just going to randomly flip over anymore. But it's not, like, perfect. Okay, so it appears that this engine actually weighs way too much. That's fine. We can switch it out for something a little bit lower caliber. How about we switch it for one of these that we scale up? Oh, geez, that looks kind of ridiculous. And that also weighs about the same amount. So then what's the plan? What can we do? Well, this is half a ton. And that puts it perfectly on the center. There we go. And we can even move a little bit of liquid fuel into this to balance it the rest of the way. Oh shoot, the solar panels may actually throw it off. Thank you for those who just subbed. I did hear the little beep there. Okay, yeah, that is negligible amount of weight there. Oh, was there stuff on the bottom of that? No, it wasn't. Okay, so the Spearhead Mark II. This may be what we need. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you want it to keep on going. You all know how the system works if you've been here before. That the more likes and stuff, the longer the stream, and it makes everyone happy. Oh, shoot. No, we don't want that to turn on. Stop, 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 stop. Ah, shoot. You go down there. No, you actually go up. You shut off. There we go. Hey, look at that. We can actually control the thing. Okay, so if we turn it carefully, Oh, that is good control. Not really very good, but it's... Oh, no, no, no! Jeb! Jeb's going to survive that. It's fine. Wow. That's quite impressive, the fact that the landing wheel actually took all the shock from that. Just retract to the landing wheel, turn on the lights. Everything is fine. Okay, so we're going to try to do that again with a little bit better steering, and let's see how fast we can make the thing go as well. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong with getting a failed design and speeding it up. So, here we go. This is our plan. Go all out. But let's quickly see if we can make the control a little bit better even. If we go to our control surface. Ooh, there we go. And we do this. Okay, so that actually looks good as well. You know that when you're engineering, it's all about the looks. Who cares about the functionality? Oh, shoot. I hate it when that happens, when you click on the wrong thing. There we go. That looks better. This looks fabulous. I think that may have actually looked better. And that's even more control area. Okay, let's swap that out. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now this thing is like 100% controllable. So let's quickly look at that aerodynamics and this, because those wings did bring it back, but that's fine. If we fill this with liquid fuel, we can actually bring it right back where we want it to be. Thanks for the sub. And we can go back to flying. So, let's see what we can do. More lift, more control, in 3, 2, 1. So, there's about a 20% chance this will just blow up while we're trying to get off the ground. I'll give it a 50% chance of going well, and then whatever percent is left, it's going well until I crash it. Oh! Okay, so it did slightly explode going off the ground, but the control is better now. Ah, that is some nice control feedback. So, this does work, and it has a lot of extra fuel right now too, because of the whole main engine exploding thing. I wonder how fast this would go without all the extra fuel weighing it down. And we can just do a little bit of a spin because of that great control we got. And let's see if we can do a full-on turnaround to land back on the runway. Ready? We're going to cut the throttle and go for it. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. Bleed off that speed. Bleed it off. No. Come on. Turn it into forward momentum. Okay. I think we got this. That is that was beautiful. And look at that. That was a little bit shaky. But that actually wasn't half bad. We did land it. Not only did we land it, but it didn't die. Wow, good job, Jeb. Now let's see what we can do next. I think that we may be able to put a more powerful... See, that's a question, isn't it? Okay, so what we're going to try is... That's not the right building. I like how this game is all about rockets and stuff, but the planes are really almost as much fun, honestly. Especially space planes, even though they're almost impossible to design. They are really great. So let's open the Spearhead Mark II, and let's look at what we can improve. This gets such little thrust in the atmosphere, it's almost worthless. So let's replace it by something that does well. The Poodle engine is also pretty terrible. So what we're going to go with is... let's actually try this scaled up. It's going to throw off our lift a little bit, and by a little bit, probably a lot. Actually, not that much. We just have to cut some off of here. And that looks good. There we go. So, let's see if this works. This is going to give us a lot more speed at the very least. And then, if this works well, we're going to just stop this and we're going to go on to building our rocket. And we're rolling backwards, but that's fine. Let's go. Now we can see the acceleration this time. It's going right off the ground on its own. Oh, wow, this thing is fast. Yes, this is the type of jet we want. And to make things not go crazy, let's quickly retract all the wheels. And now we are in 100% jet mode. So we are gaining speed very quickly, and that will only increase as we bleed off fuel and lose weight. Excitingly enough, we did pass the sound barrier, I'm pretty sure at this point. Yeah, we have broken the speed of sound, but it's questionable how fast this thing can actually go. 400, it seems we're starting to have a little bit of trouble speeding up. I think we can hit... Well, let's speed it up a bit. And 400. Oh, look at that altitude, too. We're getting very high up there. Okay, it looks like we're starting to have trouble at 400. Well, it's more of the altitude, if anything. We're not getting enough oxygen. Yeah, we are losing a lot of thrust, but we are leaving the atmosphere. Oh, geez. We have went very high up there. So, look at that. We're actually going very far up, considering it's just a plane. And let's see how far this thing can go. Okay, so that's the highest we're going to go before our engine cuts out. About 20,000 meters, which is actually quite impressive. Now we're going to have the return journey, and we're going to have to find somewhere to land, which is going to be challenging considering we're in the middle of the ocean. Shoot. Okay. There's very little control up here because there's no air to have any friction on. But we're fine for now. Bomber, Jeb is not going to die. It's fine. Everything is fine. We are not having any problems here. Okay, so we are having slight control problems because of the lack of atmosphere and the sheer speed we're falling at. Let's just try to fall flat to slow that down. Yep, there... Oh, shoot. This is bad. Here we go. Nope. We are losing our engines every few seconds. Here we go. Now we have control back. Okay, now that we have control... Not really. Come on. Darn it, plane. We're starting to lose a lot of altitude. You gotta listen to me. Okay, we do have quite the problem. We're going too fast to move. And we are starting to spin. Okay, cut the engines. And let's just try to get back. Going the correct direction, at least. Oh, this is quite a challenge. Come on, now. Here we go. I think I may have pulled our control back. Why are our engines going out? Why are we flaming out? Oh, jeez. That shouldn't be happening. The fact that we're losing engines is just causing us to spiral. We're just gonna have to cut off our side engines. They're causing too much trouble. We are also falling very fast. Come on, come on. Shut down. We are slowing down because of, well, we're flat. Here we go. Come on, main engine. Do us proud. Do us proud. Speed up. Speed up. There we go. I think we can regain control now. Those two small engines were actually messing us up because only one was going at a time, which was causing us to spin out of control. That was a very close one, though. A little bit longer, and we would have lost Jeb. I don't know what's going on with the control. It's going all over the place. It seemed good before, but that's not staying that way. Okay. So I think we've stabilized because of the amount of lift we're getting now. And yeah, that was close. We almost died, but you know who doesn't like almost dying in Kerbal Space Program? So we're gonna have to activate one of these at a time, which is gonna slightly mess with us. But we're gaining speed again. We don't want altitude. Oh shoot, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, here we go again. At 3,000 meters. No, we can't do this again. We don't have the time. We don't have the means. Jeb, no. Jeb. Oh, shoot. We have a class code red emergency. Jeb is falling. We're just over 2,000 feet. We need to get our speed back. Jeb. Jeb. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jeb, I believe in you. You can do it. Jeb. Jeb. Okay, it wasn't as close as I made it seem. It's fine. It's fine. Why are we turning? Okay, okay. So, we just need to find somewhere to land, which is going to be a challenge in itself. How much food and stuff? We have plenty, actually. I think we have enough for, like, months. So let's not worry about that. Let's just go as fast as we can towards land, because Jeb isn't doing very well. He's actually been very close to dying multiple times. So let's time warp this up. Flatten out. Shoot. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Whatever. You want to be dumb plane, you can be dumb. At least you're not spinning out of control. And then the plane starts spinning out of control just because I said that. I just want to get you lined up so that you're pretty much flat here. There we go. That's what we want. And land. Come on. Gotta be somewhere. We aren't gaining altitude very quickly. So I think we're going to be able to make it. I'm not flying back to the station. We're too far away. We have to find somewhere new to land. I think we can go for that island there. It's very mountainous, but we can test our landing abilities. So let's go for a nice turn. Okay, that was fast. It worked. Or depends what you consider worked. There we go. Well, I mean, it did work. It just wasn't preferable. And here we go. We are now on our way. Kind of. we're falling pretty quickly, which makes it kind of hard to keep this going in the right direction. Come on. Come on. Okay, this is slightly bad. No. Stupid plane. Go in the correct direction. There we go. Now we're getting in a... Right when I say it. Right when I say it. We are actually having trouble. I don't know why we're having trouble now. Before, I think we just have too much vertical velocity. This is going to end up killing us. Okay, Jeb, your #1 priority is to keep yourself from hitting the ground. So go however is flat. Ah, shoot. You see, I have a little bit of trouble reading comments in Kerbal Space Program because you're just so occupied with the whole trying not to crash thing. There we go. There we go. She's stable. We have enough horizontal velocity now to carefully turn. Carefully. 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 How much fuel... Oh, no. Oh, shoot. That was bad. That was bad. We just killed ourselves. No, Jeb. The velocity, I lost all of it. Why? Why must this happen? We're getting very close to the ground now. We have little fuel left in our main engine. We have to get over to land. It's our only option. But turning is death. Quite literally, turning keeps almost getting us killed. Going straight in this thing is fine. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit further. Yeah, I don't care if you climb a little bit. Just go in the correct direction, please. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to read comments now because I think we're on the right track. Shoot, no! Not again. This is the problem with our design. We don't have enough lift or control to keep ourselves from flipping like that, which is quite a problem when you're trying to actually maneuver. I see why they did not design any planes like this in real life. Okay, so there we go. We're going in the right direction. I see a lot of hashtags about Jeb, the ocean, Jeb gaining altitude. It's fine. Here we go. Let's speed things up and get over to that continent. I think we're going to be fine. Thank you. Thank you for calling me awesome. That gives me a little bit of hope that we can do this. Now, how much fuel do we actually have left? 833 seconds worth. Oh, these are actually being drained too. Okay. But we still have 833 seconds worth. That's over 5 minutes. So, let's get to a flat area. Speed warp. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna have to cut all speed and naturally glide this down. This isn't enough land. Okay, let's aero brake. Okay, that may have been a bit intense. And by may have, I mean seriously was. But we're 1,000 feet above the ground. I think. Oh shoot, we may be 1,000 feet above the ground, but this is a really tall mountain. So that's 1,000 feet above sea level. Okay, let's just deploy landing feet, landing wheels. Bleed off our speed, and we're going for the landing. Jeb. I know you love your family, Jeb. We're gonna try for this. It's kind of bumpy. This is gonna be a bumpy one. Okay. Here it goes. Oh, we're gonna go off a cliff if we don't actually land soon. Okay, this is steady. Steady does it. Steady. And I can't look. Okay, this is it's gonna be fine. It's a little bit bumpy. A little bit bumpy. Oh! No, Jeb! Jeb, no! Shoot, turn the plane to the wheels. Jeb, don't do that, don't do that! Oh, shoot! No, the bump! It was too much! We were going in so nicely! How? How does that happen to me? Oh! Oh, the frustration! No, Jeb, why? I knew it was too bumpy. I knew it. Oh, I'm watching the replay because the stream for me is like 30 seconds behind. That's so horrible. That's so terrible. Oh. Okay, we're gonna revert that, to the hangar. Well, we accidentally killed Jeb. Whew. That really sucked, didn't it? Okay, so you guys can vote now. Are we doing more planes or are we making a rocket? What's our goal here? Plane or rocket? Jeb, no. Jeb. You were my best friend, Jeb. You were 10 times cooler than Mac. Okay, and as I wait for that, I'm going to quickly... Oh, that was bad. Shoot. I will be back momentarily. By that, I mean in like 30 seconds. Sorry about that. I was just swapping from contacts to glasses. And, let's see what you guys said. Okay, everyone wants a rocket. So let's see what we can do. So there's a lot of contracts I actually have, but I think you guys don't want a boring contract. I think you guys want something ridiculous. So let's design... Oh, I have a good idea. Okay. We're going to make a rocket. But it's going to be a horizontal rocket. We're going to make... Oh my god, I'm laughing just thinking about it. We're going to make the deadliest plane by making it literally a rocket. And this isn't just going to be your average rocket plane. It's going to be Mega Rocket Plane 2.0. Okay, that works. Okay. So we're going to make this thing absolutely ginormous. As long as I have the money for it. Okay, so there's our main booster. Our goal is going to be to get this thing into orbit like a normal rocket. Where is aerodynamics? Aerodynamics. Shoot. Aero parts. Here we go. So a good question is, how do you get any lift? That's a great question. We're going to use what are called giant wings. Wings that are way too big, but they will function. There we go, that works. That works. And we'll use another bit of this. That's just big enough to fill in the crack. Or something of the sort. Maybe not. Maybe that won't work. It's fine if there's a little hole there. And we'll put the next bit of wing here. Yes. Yes. This is beautiful. Okay, so for control, we're going to need the greatest control. Because this thing is going to be pretty hard to control naturally, being absolutely ginormous. Oh, I think that's actually in the right direction. We just gotta scale it up a little bit. There we go. What are we gonna do for our main wing or tail? We'll just plop a tail fin, but it's gonna have to be a little bit bigger. There we go. And just for control reasons, we're going to copy our other design slightly and do this, but we're gonna have these be giant. Okay. So at this point, I'm thinking this is a pretty big plane. This may be a little bit overkill, just a little bit. We also need to put more mass in the front of the rocket, which is fine, because what we're going to do is we're going to put the side tanks on. But the side tanks are going to be disposable. Because we need as much delta V out of this thing as we can get. So, by setting... Oh, jeez, this is glitchy. Okay. There we go. Like that. And if we set these... Come on, let me... There we go. That is beautiful. And now we can move these to where it'll put the center of mass where we want, which is right there. Perfect. That is beautiful. So as you can see, we actually can't launch this thing. It's too big. But what we'll do is we will save it. And we will switch to my creative game and then load it. And that should work fine. So these bad boys are going to be detached in the future. Also, shoot, what's your channel name? Yeah, I owe someone a shout out. Like seriously owe them a shout out. I haven't gotten around to it for a while. I should probably give them that shout out now. Okay, so Spice Lord JJ deserves a shout out for absolutely destroying me in CS:GO. It wasn't even close. So yeah, Spice Lord JJ, go check him out on YouTube. He does actually make non-absolutely terrible content, so if you're worried that his content's going to be absolutely terrible, I can confirm it isn't. I mean, it's not absolutely terrible. I mean, yeah, just go check him out, Spice Lord JJ. He deserves it. Good quality content. I'm assuming it's also not kid-friendly, so there goes half of my audience there. But yeah, I think he makes CS:GO videos or Rust or something. I'm not 100% sure on what he makes. I just know it's gonna be high quality. Very high quality stuff. Where'd those... Oh, shoot. I'm having trouble putting our side engines on, so let's just throw them on like this. Where's the little engine? I've lost it. Shoot. When you're working with things this giant, it's really challenging. Okay, so these go on like that. And then... What am I doing? This is absolutely ridiculous. At this point, I'm just messing with, like, thousands of tons of steel and fuel and... I don't even know. The things that are falling off the bottom of this are going to act like bombs. I honestly should not have ever been given access to the space program, because this is just going to get people killed. Okay, let's just throw some solar panels on there. That'll get us some of that electricity. And on top of that, what do we need? We need landing gear. Landing gear. Which is going to be very interesting to put on. There we go. So that's good there. And then we're going to have a really big landing wheel in the front. Like one giant piece of landing gear. Actually, we can have a third. Nah, that's excessive. That's excessive. Nothing we've done yet is excessive except for this. And we'll set the side ones up here, and we'll set these ones to be giant too, because I'm not sure how much weight these things are rated for. Oh, actually, that works. No, it doesn't. That doesn't work at all. What we can do is we can do this, but then that means no landing once those are gone. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. Come on, Control Z. Control Z. There we go. I was slightly worried that wasn't working for... Oh, I did the same thing again. Darn oversized parts with their incorrect hitboxes. Something, something complains, something, something. Okay, so we're going to need 2 pairs of landing gear. Those are for after those are jettisoned. These are for before they're jettisoned. Okay, this looks like our solution to the problem of not enough fuel on an airplane. You know, and we're going to sell this design to United Airlines because, you know, nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh, jeez. This is a little bit excessive in every way I can think of. To fix our little bit of weight problem, we're just going to get rid of a tiny bit of fuel in the front. There. I don't see what could possibly go wrong with this. We're going to have the 2 of those go on first. Oh, not the 2 of those. We want the 2 of these to go on first. And then these are the boosters, and this is this. So you got the primary booster, the secondary boosters, and then you eject the secondary boosters. It's a great design. Don't tell me otherwise. And we're just going to call this the Jumbo. Wombo Jumbo. You Wombo. We all Wombo. If you don't get that reference, you don't have a childhood. I'm sorry. Okay. This is it. Let's do this. This could not go wrong in any way I can think of. This is so absolutely safe that this is just like, you know, this is the new design they're going to use for years to come. Okay, let's just quickly throw on a little bit more control because I'm realizing with the weight of this that controlling it is going to be a challenge. Controlling planes in this game is already a challenge, but this is just pushing it over the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit to the main menu. We're going to switch to the creative one over here. And we're going to spawn it in there. Okay, resume saved, creative. I don't do much in creative mode. It's not as good as career mode to me. I like the challenge. But for our purposes, it's necessary. So let's see what we can do. This is going to be huge. Okay, where's our Wombo? Wombo. Oh, shoot. Does it not copy them over? Okay, that's triggering. That's fine. We can do this in like 30 seconds using some simple file tools. If we go to my Steam, and then we go into Steam Apps, Common, Kerbal Space Programs in here somewhere. See Mass Effect, Dirty Bomb, Half-Life. Wait, where's K? Oh, my eyes skipped over it like 18 times. Saves. Personal. Ships. Spaceplane hangar. Wombo Jumbo. Actually, we'll just copy all of this stuff. And then we just go out of there, go into creative, ships, bam, paste, skip, and there we go. Isn't that just beautiful? Now if we go to load, it should be in there. Wombo Jumbo, there it is. Okay, so let's launch. Yes, I am a huge nerd. That would be me. Who would have thought? Wow, the wheels are actually able to hold on. This is going better than expected already. Now, the size of it is causing a little bit of flexing. Oh, shoot, I'm dumb. Okay, we have to do slight calibrations. We didn't give it any, air intake. So we're going to have to, we can just throw cupolas on it. It's so immeasurably large at this point that I think it's just kind of a doomed plan no matter what happens. Oh, now we have so many cool parts that we didn't have before. I wish I had just worked on this from the creative. Okay, let's see how this goes. Jebediah Kerman. I am proud of my achievements in designing the safest rockets. No, let's just quickly get tomorrow. Here we go. Jeb, today's the day. Okay, so we have begun takeoff. You can see that we are actually gaining some speed. We have a little bit of correction because the thing is shaking. I wonder why. Okay, so the control is actually quite good. Maybe because the control surfaces are slightly large. We're getting enough lift. Come on. Oh, shoot. Something. We just popped our landing wheel. Oh, Jeb, no! No, Jeb. No. No. Okay, it's fine. What we can do is we can do this again. We're just going to have to use the secondary booster to get us over, which I'm completely fine with doing. Okay. Houston, are we ready? Secondary booster online. We are now gaining speed much faster than last time. Fast enough to probably actually get into the air. Come on, get into the air. Whoa, Jeb. Come on, can you make it, Jeb? Come on. Oh, shoot, a little bit too fast. Okay, let's try this one more time. We're going to try using the dual boost engines to get us into the air. There is a 3% chance of this working. Okay, dual boost engines. Are a go. And we have liftoff. Oh my god, what have we done? Air Force One, it's time to hire me. Oh my. Okay, so it appears that we have actually gotten into the air. This thing is actually controllable. It's so big that nothing really weird can actually go on with the aerodynamics. There's just so much force that it can't like glitch all over the place. Well, unless it's on the ground, then physics start getting weird. Okay, so it's a little bit touchy. Okay, so this is okay. This is completely fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Jeb survived. Yes. Woo. Good job. We did it. Drop the mic. And thank you for the super chat from Tyler Rodriguez. Wow, you actually came back to my channel again. I knew you like 5 years ago. Oh, wow. Look at that. Jebediah Kerman survives. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Jeb would survive such an adventure? Okay, let's modify our space plane a little bit. Okay, so Jeb is one of us. He survived. That wasn't a reference. Oh, it appears that the thing's actually uneven. And I just didn't notice that whole time. Okay, so that's probably one of the problems we were running into. Let's give the thing a little bit more control. So one thing we can do to help with that is if we can find the air brakes. These things can be a lifesaver. They can keep things from getting too out of hand. And we'll just put one of those right somewhere. Hey, another $1. Where's the message? What? The message is right on top. Have you never used Super Chat before? I'm slightly dying there. Okay, so I'm thinking what we can do is just add a little bit more control. You know, we can add 2 more tail fins here. That'll work fine. And if we have these going straight up, which they aren't, And then we increase the size a small amount. You know, that actually looks kind of cool. I'm kind of considering just keeping it like that. Just move it forward a little bit. You know, I don't see anything that could go wrong with that. That'll keep it from going crazy. Let's try that. Wombo Jumbo, let's go. Pasta, don't worry about feeling poor. The ad crisis is taking care of that for you. It really is. Darn Wall Street Journal. Cry. Okay, so let's use our launch method we did before, using our 2 high power engines. And let's see, can we get off the ground? That is step 1. Yes, we are off the ground. Slightly. Oh no. It's Spice Lord again. I already gave him a shout out, but yeah, go sub to Spice Lord. So this thing can go really fast, by the way. Because of the amount of Delta V we have, we can probably make this thing go... Oh! That got a little bit touchy. Let's just stabilize that. No! Not again! Oh, it's so ridiculous that when you mess up, you really mess up. Jeb, no! Okay, Jeb was not going to survive that one. How many hours do I have in KSP? No clue. A bit. More than enough. Well, you can never have enough time in KSP. But, we're going to try another test run for this. I know, it is uncontrollable at a point. But how fast can we actually make it go? Let's have every single engine run at the same time and just go for it. So we're going to have liftoff within a few seconds. As we do... Oh, we lost wheel, we lost wheel! Oh, we made it! What? Okay, we're gonna try to land this. 1 wheel. 1 wheel giant plane landing. Please place your bets on if I can do this. Oh, the reaction to turning the thing is so crazy. I'm literally like throwing myself with the aerodynamics. Okay, we're kind of spinning out of control now. Oh. Okay, come on. Come on. Get me a little bit of control. Are you guys placing your bets? Oh, shoot. We may be in trouble here. Okay, let's just shut off SAS. It's not doing much for us. Okay, nope. Nope, it's not happening. I say it's not happening as I die. Okay, so how can we fundamentally improve upon our design? One thing we have a huge problem with is control. Believe it or not. So what we can do is we can actually give extra authority to all of the things on the plane. This will give us a little bit more, actually, a lot more control. It just can increase the amount the plane freaks out a little bit, which we haven't had any problems with that, so let's not worry at all. At the same time, I think we can improve things by throwing a nuclear generator on. No, let's see. Okay, so if we turn this around, do we have an even more powerful engine? Oh, jeez. We have a lot of rocket types here. Magnetic nozzle, direct cycled nuclear turbojet. That sounds fun. I'm liking the idea of nuclear turbojets. Let's get rid of our lame jets and add nuclear turbojets. I'm sure those are going to work completely fine. Or did I lost it. I lost the nuclear oh, there we go. Let's double up. Plop it down. Oh, I can't increase the... Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yeah, here we go. That is going to work. I don't care what you say. This is an amazing idea. Okay, so we're gonna have to move them a little bit up. Yeah, no problem with this. This is gonna go completely fine. I don't see any problems. Wombo Jumbo, guys. Wombo Jumbo. When you can't go up, go nuclear. That's my new quote. Someone will write that in a book one day. Hopefully no one does. I really hope we don't get to that point. Okay, nuclear jet. Oh, they expand. Okay. These have a lot of thrust. Holy moly. We're going nuclear. Okay, we've already broken the sound barrier. We may be going a bit too fast, actually. We're going to rip the plane apart with its own speed. Did we go through all of the fuel? Enriched uranium. I don't know what we're out of. Oh, maybe we need the actinides. Oh shoot, what are we out of? Liquid fuel deprived. But we have liquid fuel on board. Oh my god, they burned through all of it. Oh shoot. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is we're going all in for nuclear. If we just remove these and just instead of having those like that, we just put huge fuel tanks on the thing. Just fuel tanks for fuel. Like, who would have thought? And just make sure wherever we put them balances the center of mass. And can we actually scale these up a little? I don't see a problem with that. Let's just, you know, at this point, size is not a problem. Oh shoot, we need to double it up. Okay, here we go. So we've got plenty of liquid fuel. We are going to need to put new landing gear on. I'm worried that the liquid fuel is going to be so heavy it's completely going to murder any attempt we have at doing this. But, you know, it's a risk we gotta take. Not really. We don't have to take any risks. I just kind of feel like completely going absolutely ridiculous. But, I feel like this is more exciting than a normal a normal KSP playthrough, because, who else does this? Oh. Hello, Demastear. One of us. Half-hearted because I'm slightly concerned we're going to absolutely die here. Okay. Oh, that acceleration is so good. How quickly do we run out of fuel? Oh my. The amount of fuel it uses is absurd. Absolutely absurd. But you're not gonna get speeds like that anywhere else. After we do this, it's probably gonna fail again. But now I'm thinking we should just try to make the fastest jet we can. Like a normal sized one. Using these nuclear engines so we can make something actual. Shoot. This is death. Well, quite literally because he died. If you are one of us, please make sure to like the video. Wink, wink, wink. Okay, let's do this. We can do it. Okay, let's go a little bit less all in and more conservative, you know. Go, 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 come on, up, up. Oh, no! It survived, no. Oh, okay, yeah. That's not happening. So let's revert to the hangar and try to make a small plane that will make it to space. Now we're obviously going to have to create a new one. So we're going to go with the classic Spearhead design. We're going to have to throw on a EM drive. Whoa! It actually is an EM drive. How exciting. The model isn't great, but I guess they just added this. Not actual Kerbal Space Program, that's from a mod. Okay, so if we go engines, not engines, propellant. Do I have to filter by resource because that is very triggering. I am extremely triggered. Ugh. No, there's got to be another way. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. So the plan is to... Can we just, like, find the actual thing we need? This is challenging because I forgot... Okay, I guess we have to go filter by resource, but there's so many resources. Okay, let's find the Mark 1 fuselage. Oh boy. Mark 1. It's in here somewhere, guys. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 of those on. And then, in aerodynamics, I know there's wings that have fuel in them. They're very big wings. They're called, like, delta wings. Nope, that's not the one we want. We want the giant delta wings. The ones that would make Delta proud. And they do contain liquid fuel. Like real planes, because real planes have their fuel in the wings as well. Oh, this is it. This has the fuel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on. Now you're seeing, but it's a small plane. Well, guess what? Bam! Look at that. Great lift. Fuel built in. Beautiful. Now we're going to throw on something just slightly something usable on the back. We don't actually have to put anything on, but we're gonna put a parachute on for obvious reasons. Now we're going to add the engine, which is going to be our good nuclear friend, which is slightly large. So we're going to slightly scale it down. We can't. That's 1.25 meters. Are you kidding me? That's the smallest we can make it? What? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I have a plan. There's a fake. Where is the fake? Popular MMOs. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to take this off. We're going to put a decoupler. Structural. There we go. And then we're going to put a decoupler. We're going to make it so that we can eject this thing when we don't need it. Because it's slightly large. It's pretty much half the size of the actual plane. Decouplers. Where's the one I want? There it is. We're just going to pop this on there. That is beautiful. Nothing could go wrong with this design. Okay, now that we have our perfect design, we're actually going to put a pair of wings on this too. This is actually going to be like a drone when we take it off. It's going to continue flying a little bit on its own. Oh, and we can put this on it. Yes! We could actually have a huge thing on the top that lifts the main plane up. Okay, I'm liking this idea. And then the main plane will have normal. Okay, here we go. I'm getting a bit of inspiration. Everyone, run. Yes, this is what I consider inspiration. And then things are just going to keep getting better. So we're going to just scale that down. We're going to throw the little engines on. So it'll be able to actually... Oh, we can do a nice one. Like that. There we go. And what else? What else could we possibly need? Landing wheels. How is this actually going to work? I'm thinking about it. It seems like a good idea. Well, quote-unquote good idea. I guess that's up to whatever you think is a quote-unquote good idea. Okay, so if we go to our landing parts, we can grab a pair of small landing gear is what we want. Pop one on the front. Pop two on the wings. And that's enough to land. Okay. That's going to be close to the ground, but... When has a plane being too close to the ground ever killed someone? Please don't answer that question. I already know the answer. Okay. I think this is good. Other than a little bit of control we should add. But that's easy. Aero parts. Elevon. Just, you know, real cash. Pop those on. Real cash. Nothing strange about the plane you're looking at right now. This is a 100% safe, FDA approved, because the FDA approves planes. There we go, that looks good. And what do we need? We need a tail fin, which is going to go slightly into the other plane, but that's fine. Okay, that looks good. I think we're ready. I'm just going to name it 3 question marks. Because, you know, who knows what's going to happen now. I'll give you 3 guesses to what's going to happen. If one of your 3 guesses was, it's going to work completely fine and nothing's going to explode, then you were correct. If you're being extremely nice to me, because there's no way this is going to work. I didn't even put really big control surfaces on the main engine, because you know what? I'm that confident in the ability of this crazy design. What do you mean crazy? It's completely safe, you say? Yeah, you're right. I'm just being paranoid, aren't I? And I skipped a bit too far. There we go. Okay, guys, here we go. Exciting stuff. So we're going to have 4 stages. It's going to be the main engine. Then that comes off and the 2 little engines go on, and then parachute. No clue why we need a parachute. Let's start this off slow. We need to make sure we don't use all the liquid fuel. These are empty. Let's try this anyways. Have we already used all the liquid fuel? No. Why isn't it working? Liquid fuel to oh, it's not connected to the other part of the plane. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, so let's make a slight difference by actually giving it fuel. Boom. Boom. There. So we're also going to make it actually be able to steer itself. Let's go into aerodynamics. Yep, that was a very long ooh. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, there, that'll give us a little bit of control. And on top of that, let's give it a little bit of a tail fin. We'll give it a nice tail fin. Look at that. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Death. Destruction. None of that will happen. It's fine. If you're enjoying the craziness, please don't forget to like the video. I haven't even put a amount of likes we need to get yet because I'm actually enjoying this so much. This is absolutely fabulous. I think this should be my job. Okay, 3, 2. Actually, it's a bit too dark for me. Whee! 3, 2, 1. And oh, our brakes are on. That probably hurt our efficiency a little bit. Come on, lift off. We have lift off. Yes. Okay, so the idea itself is functional. If not a little bit touchy, it is working. Oh, look at it go. Oh, man. Oh, I deserve like $1 million in super chats now because this is just absolutely wonderful. Look at all the fuel we have. We can go so far before we drop the main jet. The military should be investigating this. Because of the whole nuclear reactor part. Like, literally putting criminal charges on this space program. I don't think they have access to this stuff, but it's okay. Let's continue. So this very powerful jet is actually bringing us very far. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now let's try actually adding the power from our secondary engines. Okay. And those are actually causing us to continue gaining speed. Look at that. Now that is one sexy airplane. Nothing could possibly go wrong with the design, if I can say so myself. This is the F-35 we're hearing about all the time that the government's designing. The exact same. Oh, shoot. Are we out? We are actually out, so let's try this. Ejection. Oh, that was quite graceful. Okay, now we just have to turn. Why can't we turn? Move up, pull up! Jeb, I know you don't like me, but you're gonna die if you don't listen to me. Jeb, are you even listening? Darn it. Turn up the authority. No! Jeb, you're diving! Stop it, Jeb. Why? Why would you do this? You were so young. No, Jeb, stop. Don't do it. No, Jeb. Oh, we have a parachute. I put a parachute on the thing. No, I forgot. Oh. I forgot I put a parachute on it. Who forgets that? Who forgets? Oh, I'm just gonna lie here on the floor. I'm triggered now. Am I the only one who forgot there was a parachute there? Someone else must have forgotten there was a parachute. Right? No? Just me? Was I the only one who forgot there was a parachute? I need some confirmation here because I did not... Oh, that was horrible. If I just hit the space bar, Jeb would have survived. Wow, that's going to haunt me now. Okay, so we do have problems controlling this. Maybe because of a few reasons, but let's quickly throw on some very strong reaction wheels. That will improve it a bit. Also, we kind of ran out of electricity at one point almost, so we should probably do something about that. Which is probably under the electricity tab, believe it or not. And on top of that, what can we do to improve this? Now, this worked very well. I can change the propellant it takes. Hydrogen. Hydrogen appears to do much better. What else can we have it use? Diaborane? Methane. Ooh, that has more thrust. Hydrazine. You know what? Well, let's use methane. Methane, there we go. So now methane's fueling that, which apparently makes it faster. So, good for it. Let's give it a little bit more control while we're at it. Let's set these all the way up on the authority to start. And what else can we actually do? Because we seriously were lacking in control. Oh, remember what I said before about air brakes? We should probably throw some of those on. That would really have helped. We could have actually regained control with air brakes. Okay, if we just flip this, it's fine. Everything's gonna be alright. There we go. Now we have the ultimate Vuperian plane, as X-Bomber says. Some of the flaps were backwards. Does that actually affect it? Okay, let's see how all this works. Brakes. Daytime is gone. I'm just going to kind of play the lottery here. Whoop, there we go. It's kind of only dawn though. Let's speed it up a bit more. And here we go. 3, 2. Gotta actually fix the staging first. That launch was fake news. Just give me a second. 2, 1. Brakes off. Oh, this is much faster with the methane. Okay, it appears we have taken flight. Oh, the fuel runs out really fast with methane though. That's fast, but that runs out. And once that brings us to the air, we eject. Oh, look at it go. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I wonder if we can catch up to it. It'd be slightly challenging. Oh, we can't pull up. Oh yeah, they are going in the wrong direction. No kidding. Well, that's why we're dying. RIP. Okay, so let's flip those. I need to look at the replay to know which way wasn't going in the right direction. I totally did remember the fuel in the wings. They are full. The problem is that the methane doesn't last nearly as long as the liquid fuel, so we're just going to stay with liquid fuel. And on top of that, we are going to flip. Which one of these are in the wrong direction? One of these weren't working. I think it was the inner one that I need to invert. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. I know there's a parachute. It's just at that point, I knew what the problem was. And there was no hope. Well, I mean, with the parachute, there was hope. Okay, yeah, you're right. I should use the parachute. Shh, it's fine. Jeb doesn't care. He doesn't mind death. You know, he's pretty chill. Okay, I really need to have this set up beforehand. Okay, now we do that, and that, and that. Boom! Turn off brakes. And here we go. Come on, come on. Oh, 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 that's always so close. Jeez. No, these are going in the wrong direction still. Why? What? What? Okay, there we go. I don't even know. I don't even know. Can I just shut these off? Yeah, just set them to 0. Oh, I can set them to negatives. That makes more sense. Okay. But let's just set it to like 0 so that it won't mess with the other ones. Close enough. There we go. Okay, so we do have a lot of liquid fuel. We can go pretty fast in this thing. A bit easier to control now. Let's pull straight up. Look at that. Now that is a plane. And speeding up a little bit, we are gaining altitude pretty quickly and gaining speed. We're about to pass the cloud. Oh, there goes that. Eject. We seem to have broken something. I'm not sure what we broke. Oh, no. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. Everything's all right. Everything's fine. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just turn off SAS and do this ourselves. Okay. Oh, there's so much pressure. And by that, I mean air pressure. But there's also the pressure of being on a stream. Here we go. Come on. Oh, I sneezed. Oh, that almost messed me up. Shoot. Come on. Jeb. Jeb, I believe in you. Jeb, come on. You have to pull up. No. Deploy the parachute. Come on. Come on. Oh. Jeb, you lucky. You lucky luck. That was a close one. Of course, the plane completely ripped itself apart, but, you know, we can spin! Woo! Okay, so he actually did kind of survive. I see people shouting parachute. Okay, so let's go to the spaceplane hangar. So, our problem is these, which we're just going to get rid of and put new ones on. I'm done with them. What is happening to the camera? That was odd. There we go, we can just pop them on like that. Except slightly tilted. That's completely wrong. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that looks good. If we move this up a little bit, like that. It's a little bit bumpy, but whatever, that won't kill anyone. Well, I take that back. That could very well kill someone. At the same time, we're going to do this. We're going to up the ante a little bit. We're going to put a few fuel tanks on just for the sake of the nuclear engine, which can carry the weight. These hold how much? 360. This holds, so this will about give us 50% more fuel with those on it. And let's try this. Let's see if we can get this up to 120 likes, guys. I'm not going to put any limit because I have to leave in like a half hour no matter what. Goodbye, Poseidon Air. Let's see what we can do. Oh! That was bad. The wheel just got stuck in the ground. Just revert back to launch. Woo. Brake. Speed things up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, shoot. I've just gotten to the point where my guy's, like, dying. Oh, no! We have to revert again. It's been too much time. Well, good job, me. Good job, me. Good job. Did that actually just crash? Are you kidding me? What? What? KSP, you've never just crashed randomly like that on me before. Oh, that's messed up, man. Well, guys, I think that may be it. KSP actually just died on us. And I have to go soon. So, I think it may be a good time to stop. You know, you see what I'm saying? You see, you know, so before everyone murders me and goes, no, in chat as if someone's stabbing them in the face and murdering their family. Yeah, that's what I meant right there. Can we have a little bit of a one of us for all of those who became one of us last stream? You guys want to have a little chant before it ends, before it's all over? And let's look at the statistics here. We've got 15,443 of us now, up from 15,377 when we started, so we went up a good 60. Oh, I always feel so bad reading chat. Yes, we're gonna stop it here. So, okay, I see the one of us chant, but it's okay, guys. We will have an actual video tomorrow because, you know, I haven't had one in a while because I'm like dying. Unless I'm dying more tomorrow. Yeah. That's it. Now I'm just gonna move my mouse around and change the page so that, like, we know when it's time to shut this off. But yeah. See you all next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. And peace out, guys. Continue being one of us. Oh, there goes death. Okay, I see myself moving the mouse towards the stop button. Once